Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Slider clips the zone.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Pulls that one foul. That's out to center field. Mangum under it. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. In the air, left field. Reynolds on the run. And the inning is over.
¿Qué pasó, papito? ¿Qué te hace aquí, papito? Bien.
Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Alec Bohm stays in for the Phillies. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go.
Whoa, whoa.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Whoa, whoa.
And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together
whoa,
for him.
whoa.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Comes up empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Brian Gunner.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one missing inside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
El campante. Ay, vale, qué risa.
Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jackson Holliday digs in now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ready.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out to short. Wilson. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
Henderson.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Start of the fourth. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good job to fight that one off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Next for Philadelphia, catcher JT Realmuto.
Late swing fouled off. Realmuto measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. One down, Phillies down a run. This one in the air, center field. Out, number 2. And now for the Phillies, Nick Kurtz doubled his first time up. Foul ball there. 0-1. In the air to left center, Alexander on his way over, and that is that. Bottom 4, down the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
This to third. Zips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Peterson just got a piece of it. The 0-1.
Pressure. What pressure?
Ball.
And he grounds one to the right side.
Pressure? What pressure?
Throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Chopped left side. Wilson. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Jake Mangum stands in for the Phillies. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 3-1. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. 3-2 now. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Holiday over to first.
No, you're out.
They get him, but it was pretty close. And here comes Alec Ball. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on.
Ball too high.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Called strike right there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely. Kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one misses. Full count now. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Out towards right center field. Ward on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And now here is Jacob Wilson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a strike on the outside edge. Just missed. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now time called at the plate. This one in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Now we come from Pindy. Pindy.
Back here in Baltimore, now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Mangum on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 down. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit.
No, that's up.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Alexander swings through it for strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Mangum should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Phillies, Brian Reynolds. Late swing, fouled off.
Ball 1. Ball, no.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. That clips the corner. Here's a high chopper. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball.
No.
The Orioles up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That smash towards center. Cowser has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter. Gunnar Henderson. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swings through that one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Jock Peterson. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
That's a base running right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hill moving under it. And there's 2 down. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. pitch out, but no action. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force it any base with 2 gone. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Nick Kurtz. On the corner for a strike. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Jake Mainga.
Just missed. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
This is Bryson Stott, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he scrambles back.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th. Colton Cowser now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late with the swing there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Taylor Ward. Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the fifth. Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Dylan Beavers looking to start something with 1 gone. That's inside.
Inside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 down. So up next, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's fouled off. Keller, 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line.
Cuando salió el juego, me imagino.
Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air center field. Mangum on his way over, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78, Yamir Cano.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Right fielder, Garrett Hill.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lawrence Butler looking to start something with 1 gone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Jet swing went around, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
The Orioles trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And misses inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that misses. Ball 3. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson fires over to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Stepping in, number 2.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Foul ball. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line. That finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. We go to the ninth, and now for the Phillies, Ryan Reynolds. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That's down and in. A slider missed. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And a slider in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging for the K. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss and a slider. Catcher has it, fires the first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
The final 1-0.